Human activity in Earth systems. Did you ever see someone throw a plastic cup on the ground and walk away? Some people might say, well, it's just one cup. People may not think about how pollution adds up when people do the same thing. Earth systems may be considered in four major parts: the hydrosphere, atmosphere, geosphere, and biosphere. Because these parts of Earth systems are interconnected, a human activity that directly affects one part may indirectly affect the other parts. Human impact on the hydrosphere. All water on Earth is part of the hydrosphere, including polar ice caps, snow, groundwater, and surface water. Humans rely on surface water to drink, swim, fish, and transport goods. Farmers might divert water from rivers to give to crops or livestock. Humans also dig wells to pump groundwater to areas where surface water is unavailable. Human use of these water resources can lead to a scarcity of fresh and clean water in the environment. Water pollution may result from human activities on or near water sources. Water pollution affects organisms that depend on the water supply. Point source pollution occurs when harmful materials enter Earth's hydrosphere from a single identifiable source, such as a factory. Non-point source pollution comes from many sources, including rainwater that picks up pollutants as it moves across land. Human impact on the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the layer of gases that surrounds Earth. If you stand outside and look up, you might see blue sky and some clouds. You may not see air pollution because many air pollutants are colorless gases. Other pollutants may be in liquid or solid form, such as tiny particles suspended in the atmosphere. Air pollution may cause problems for humans and other species alike. Respiratory problems such as asthma can be made worse by air pollution. Many pollutants enter the atmosphere as a result of burning fossil fuels. Other pollutants, such as dust, may come from construction sites or agriculture as dry soil is carried by the wind. Human impact on the geosphere. The mostly solid, rocky part of Earth is called the geosphere. Humans change the geosphere when they reshape the land to meet their needs. Humans level land to build homes and offices. Humans may also change the land to mine for resources or to farm. Some farming and mining practices can degrade the soil. Degraded soil cannot support plants or crops, leaving the soil exposed. The exposed soil may then be swept away by wind or water, further changing the shape of the land. Humans may change the land to reduce the chance of erosion by planting different types of crops or by terracing sloped land. Human impact on the biosphere. The biosphere is all living things on Earth, including you. Humans affect the biosphere when they hunt, fish, or harvest plants. A species may become extinct if humans remove more organisms than can be replenished. A species is extinct when no more individuals remain on Earth. Human activity may also positively impact the biosphere. In many areas, deer populations no longer have natural predators. These deer populations may grow so large that their grazing negatively affects their ecosystem. Hunting deer in these areas can reduce the deer population to protect the forest ecosystem. Changes to other Earth systems may indirectly affect the biosphere. For example, changes to land or water might degrade or destroy habitats. When an organism's habitat is degraded, the habitat may no longer be able to support the organism. Imagine that a lake is polluted or its water is removed for human use. In this example, Organisms that depend on the water in the lake to survive either move to another source, or if they cannot move, they may not survive. Connected effects of human activity. Human activity may affect multiple parts of the Earth system. Burning fossil fuels releases particles and several different gases into the air. Some of these gases pollute the air. For example, gases such as nitrogen oxides and sulfur dioxide react with water in the air to form acid rain. Acid rain may kill trees or crops and cause surface water to become more acidic. These effects can harm living organisms in the biosphere. Human impact on the Florida panther. In the 1500s, the Florida panther roamed most of the southeastern United States. The Florida panther lives in forested areas, wetlands, and swamps. As European settlers arrived in the 1600s, they clear-cut the land so they could grow crops. Today, much of the area has been urbanized. The cutting of trees and building of roads and cities fragmented the panther's habitat. It reduced large connected habitats to smaller, less connected areas. The panther was also hunted to protect livestock. In 1967, the Florida panther was listed as an endangered species by the United States government, and conservation efforts began. Conservation efforts included protecting and connecting panther habitats and making it illegal to hunt these large cats. In the early 1970s, there were approximately 20 adult wild panthers in southern Florida. Conservation efforts resulted in there being almost 200 in the same area in 2014. Despite the increase in numbers, Florida panthers still face many dangers. For example, 24 panthers were killed by cars while trying to cross roadways in 2014.